Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my November wrap up and my December TBR. So let's get into the video. So this month wasn't the best reading month, with me only reading 4 books, but I'm happy because I read books that I did enjoy overall, and yeah, so let's get down to that. So the first 2 books I read were audiobooks, and they were The Infinite Sea and The Last Star, which are the second and third book in the Fifth Wave series. I enjoyed The Infinite Sea more than The Last Star, and I think that's kind of how the series went for me, because I liked the Fifth Wave the best, then The Infinite Sea, then The Last Star. So I think that's just how it's going to go with that series. But what I did love so much was the character development, how you saw the characters grow from really small characters of like normal people just going along with their life, and they became such heroes by the end of it. Well, that's how I saw it anyway. And yeah, so then the third book I read was The Wind in the Willow by Kenneth Grahame, and I really enjoyed it because it was a children's classic, so it was so whimsical and so out of this world and so enjoyable because it was just different, with talking animals and animals that had jobs, and they were all just coming together, and it was just a different aspect to how you normally see animals. And then yeah, so the final book I read this month was The Unwanted and Unwanted Guest by Cherie LaPella. Don't know how I said that. And this book was probably the best book I read this month. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it so much. It's about this group of people. They end up coming to this hotel and they meet, and it's like average people. They're just like, oh, it doesn't matter, and then they're stuck in a snowstorm, so they're stuck inside the house, and then a murder happened, so they're all trying to figure out who's done it, and they're like, it can't be anyone else but who's in the house. And when I tell you who it is, I never guessed. Till the last minute when they revealed who it was, I was just like, I don't know, who could it be? I was so confused. When they said it, I was like, mind blown. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was just, her books though are always like that, so I wasn't even surprised. Like, I wasn't taken aback. I was like, she did it again. She did it again. So let's move on to the December TBR. So for my first book this month, I've already started Scythe by Neil Schutersman. I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm at page 80 already, and I'm loving it. Just took my bookmark out of it, and I'm loving it. I just think, wow, it's such a different concept. It's basically, so it's the world we live in, but death has been eradicated. Like, no one can die anymore. There's no illnesses or anything. No accidents can cause you, like, if, for example, let's say you jumped from like 5 stories, you wouldn't die. You'd be hurt and then you'd be mended straight away, so you wouldn't die. So then there's these figures that are a bit like the Grim Reaper, called Scythes, who kill people off so that the population doesn't obviously grow to a point where the world can't provide for it. And it's so good so far. Like, it's such a different concept. Like, I've never heard any book that talks about something like this, but then also I don't really tend to read books like that anyway. I guess it's like a sci-fi fantasy kind of thing, but I'm enjoying it so far, so I think it's well on its way to being a 4 or 5 star book. And then second book I hope to read this month will be Dumpling by Julie Murphy. This book is now becoming a Netflix, I don't know if it's a movie or TV show, but I was like, I had it on my TV off for so long, and I was like, now it's becoming Netflix. Now it's becoming something, I need to read it, because I've heard so many good things about it. And I was like, why am I putting it off? Like, it's a contemporary, it's going to be hopefully quick and easy to read. There's no need for me to be waiting around to read it. I actually need to get into it quick. So yeah, and then The next books I have down, it was meant to be read last month, was on my TBR. But you know what? Me being me, didn't read them. So the first book is Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and its sequel, Legendary. So Caraval is basically, let me just read. I don't actually remember what it's about, so I'll read you the synopsis. Welcome to Caraval, where nothing is quite what it seems. Scarlet and Teller have never left the tiny island of Tristan, pinning from afar the wonder of Caraval. At a once-a-year, week-long performance where the audience participates in the show, Caraval is magic, mystery, adventure. When the sisters' long-awaited invitations finally arrive, it seems their dreams have come true. But no sooner have they arrived than Teller vanishes and gets kidnapped by the show mastermind organizer, Legend. Scarlet has been told that everything that happens during Caraval is an elaborate performance, but she quickly becomes entangled in a dangerous game. And real or not, she must find Teller before the game is over and her sister disappears forever. Crazy. Crazy, right? That was like, when I read that, I was like, need to read it. And I'd heard so many good things about it from people that when I watch their videos, my taste in books and their taste in books are quite similar. So I was like, I have no excuse. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoy. If you've read any of these books, please comment down below what you thought of them. And also it might influence which one I read first, which one I read next, which one probably won't even get read this month. So yes, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye guys!